Hi, welcome to Volleyball One-on-One. Today we're going to be talking about volleyball injuries, specifically calf and Achilles injuries, and using dynamic tape to fix those injuries. I'm here with Ryan Kendrick. He's the owner of Dynamic Tape. Dynamic tape is a very special anatomic tape, biomechanical tape that is very different than kinesio tape. And because of its different qualities, allows you to do very different things in terms of taping and fixing volleyball injuries, as well as some new cutting edge stuff where you can make changes to form. So let's talk about the Achilles taping and how it's done and why.
Yep, so this one is basically what we're going to do is mimic the action of the calf and that Achilles tendon. So we're going to use the tape like a spring basically to do some of that work, so that we reduce the load that's going through those injured tissues. So, you know, our jumping, our landing, you know, we put a lot of load through the Achilles, so we're going to try and take some of that load away.
Okay, so I need to lie down, I'm guessing.
You need to lay down on your front there, that's it.
Okay.
I'm going to take that spray from you.
Thank you.
So around all these hollow areas, it's always a good idea to use the spray. It just gives us a much better adhesion in those areas. Just spray the bottom of your foot. Okay. And so what I've done here is I've made up what we call a power band, which is made from laminating two layers together, and you'll see that on some of the other videos on Volleyball 101, or jump onto dynamictape.com, and that just gives us a stiffer spring. As I say, we've got a lot of load going through here, so we want to take up as much of that as we can. And so we've got you in this shortened position here, where we've got your foot pointed, or your toes pointed down, and your knee bent to take your calf muscle off stretch. And I'm going to come in through here. We just tear that backing sheet so we don't get our fingers all over the glue, and then we just lay this on here. Anchor that down, and then I'm going to bend this foot up to shorten it up. We're going to run this right through the back of your Achilles, just with a little bit of tension. So we're just taking up the slack. I'm not really stretching the tape. The position's going to create that stretch for me. So I just lay it down, nice anchor point at the other end without any tension. Oops. And then we just stick this in and around that Achilles there. So as the foot comes down, this is going to stretch and provide a resistance and a deceleration, and then spring back. Now in its simplest form you could just do that, but you generally find you need a little bit more anchoring around the Achilles and through the arch here. I'm actually going to put now a cover strip over the top using a wider tape, so a 3-inch tape, and that's going to sort of secure all of this through here. So we just back from the heel. This is just the only tricky part with this one a little bit. You just want to cut a little bit of a wedge out so that it shapes around your heel and we don't get that tape gathering or bunching up around the heel. If you forget and you do that, just as you come around the heel, just put a little nick into it, and then you can just fold the tape over on itself, and that way you don't get that bunching up there. So we're just going to start just on the end here. Hold that down really well once again. A little bit of tension. Shaping that around the heel. And then running this all the way down the calf. Just pull that back. And then once again, give this a really good hold. You want to hold it for a good 30 seconds to a minute, and that just secures it really well, activates that glue, especially in and around the Achilles tendon here. Now if you find you are having trouble getting things to stick around that Achilles, then just come in and lock off around here with another strip in that direction. If you have somebody with plantar fasciitis, which we haven't really talked about, but that's another problem that we see often with this heel pain in here. This is a great technique for that as well. In that case, you might just want to lock in and up through the foot here just to lift that arch up a little bit more, and that'll help with those plantar fasciitis as well.
Pretty much it?
That's it?
Cool. We've shot a lot of great videos at Volleyball One-on-One on most of the most common volleyball injuries, and using this biomechanical tape to fix those injuries. There's some great stuff on dynamic tape for you more advanced trainers. Make sure you check it out. And also we're offering a free roll as well as the adhesive spray at volleyball1on1.com. Thank you.